Good afternoon, students. Today we are discussing the important question answer from the chapter Heredity. Okay. So already we have discussed some questions related to this chapter. So today we are continuing this chapter. Be ready with your notebook and pen. Yes. Next question. Pure short pea plant is crossed with pure tall pea plant represent the results obtained in F2 generation of monohybrid cross with the help of checkerboard and mention the ratio of the types of the plants obtained. Here, so in this question, pure short plants means they are having the genotype small t. Okay. So that is the pure genotype of the short plants and pure tall plants. So here they didn't mention about any genotype, but they are given this word, that is pure tall plant. Pure tall plant means which are having the genotype capital T, capital T. Okay. So we have to represent this in the checkerboard here. So parental generation. So what are the parental generation? Pure tall plant, pure tall plants and pure breeding short plant. Okay, pure short plant. Here, what is the genotype? Genotype, that is capital T, and here small t. Okay. So what are the gametes produced here? What are the gametes? Gametes here capital T and here small t. F1 generation plants, generation, F1 generation, all plants were capital, they are having the genotype capital T, small t, and all are tall plants. Okay, all are tall plants in the F1 generation. Then we have to find out the F2 generation plants. What are the types of the plants found in the F2 generation? In the F2 generation, these T plants means capital T small t plants means which are having the which are all tall plants but having the genotype capital T small t. So these plants, when they are self-pollinated, so when these plants are self-pollinated, F2 generation plants obtain. See here, what are the gametes formed? Capital T small t. These are the gametes formed capital T small t, right? So these are the gametes formed by these plants. So we have to use the checkerboard to solve this question. Okay. So already they mentioned, please use the checkerboard. So now I will clear this and I will put the checkerboard. Okay. Please note down this. Okay. F2 generation. F2 generation plant. So here I will use the checkerboard. Just put the neat checkerboard, okay? Don't worry. Here, gametes you should write capital T, small t, and here also capital T, and one more block you should draw. That is capital T, small t. So just add this to capital T, then capital T, small t, then capital T, small t, then small t, small t. Here, capital T, small capital T, this is the tall plant, and capital T, small t, this is also a tall plant. Then small t, this is the dwarf plant. Okay. So you should write the ratio of the plants obtained in this here. Total 1, 2, 3 are tall plants and 1 that is the dwarf plant. The ratio is 3:1. Okay. Yes, like this you should. Here tall plants that is capital T, dwarf that is small t. And gametes that is capital T, and here it produces the small t. So all the plants are there having the capital T, small t, that is all were tall. Then F2 generation here, F2 generation plants. So they are produced by selfing the F1 generation. They produces the, okay, here F1 generation is represented here. Then F2 generation that also represent using the checkerboard. Okay, here only F1 generation is represented. Better to use the checkerboard for to represent the F2 generation. This is also same question. When tall P plant is crossed with dwarf P plant, represent the result obtained in F2 generation of monohybrid cross with the help of checkerboard, and mention the ratio of varieties of the plants. This is also same question. Here, tall that is capital T already genotype is given here, and small t is the dwarf plant, and in the F2 generation monohybrid cross, so that you have to perform monohybrid cross. First, in the F1 generation all plants will be tall plants, and F2 generation, for that you have to use the checkerboard. Okay, so already we have solved this question, so I will move to the next question. Next question. Mendel crossed the plants bearing red flowers, that is capital R, with the plants bearing white flowers, that is small r, and produced progeny from them. The plants with red flowers obtained in F1 generation were different from the plants with red flowers of the parental generation. Why? Explain with the reasons. Okay. Here, the cross between the red flower, that is the red flower producing plant, that is capital R, and white, results in the F1 generation offspring being heterozygous, that is having the capital R small, that is producing the capital the flowers which are red color flowers, but their genotype is capital R small r. Okay, only this capital R is dominant, so red color flowers are formed in the F1 generation. Then Due to the principle of dominance, the dominant allele R masks the effect of the recessive allele, that is small r, causing all F1 plants to exhibit the red flowers. All plants, they are forming the red flowers. Difference in the genetic makeup of parental red flowers, red flowering plants. The parental red flowering plants, they are having the genotype capital R, capital R. They are pure genotype plants. They are homozygous dominant. So these plants are called homozygous dominant, homozygous dominant plants, and means both alleles are dominant and no recessive allele is present in this. But F1 plant flower, so they are also F1 plants, they are also red color flowering plants, but their genotype is heterozygous, means that is capital R, small r. So this means one dominant allele and one recessive allele are present. The recessive allele, though masked, it still carry by the parents. So the recessive allele not expressed, but it is carried to the next generation. Okay, please note down this question. Next question. Please note down the answer also. Write the differences between the sex chromosomes of man and the sex chromosomes of woman. Sex of a child is determined by the father. How? Okay. So here, the sex chromosome in male, so that is XY chromosomes. The sex chromosomes in man, that is XY, and the sex chromosomes of woman, that is XX. So sex chromosomes in man, that is heterozygous condition, heterozygous, but sex chromosomes in woman, that is homozygous condition. Here in man, Y chromosome, that is very small compared to the X chromosome, but here X chromosomes, they are similar in size. So like that, you should write the differences between the sex chromosomes and the in male and the female. Then sex of a child is determined by the father. How? In human beings, total number of chromosomes, in human beings, total number of chromosomes, that is 46, means 23 pairs. Okay. Out of this 23 pairs, 22 pairs are similar in male and female. 22 pairs of chromosomes, that is similar in male and female. The 23rd pair, 22 pairs of chromosomes, means 44 chromosomes, they are same in male and female. But the 23rd pair, that is in male, XY chromosomes, will be present. In case of female, XX chromosomes are present. Okay, XX means female, XY means male. So in case of male, when the meiosis cell division occur to form the gametes, gametes may contain either X chromosome or Y chromosome. Either X chromosome or Y chromosome. The female egg contains only X chromosome. All the eggs, they contain X chromosome only. During the fertilization, when the X chromosome of the male fuses with the X chromosomes of the female, so the sex of the child that will become female because both are XX chromosome. If the Y chromosome of the male fuses with the X chromosome of the female, that results in male baby. So here the sex of the child is determined by the father because he may produces X chromosome or Y chromosomes. Heterozygous condition is there, but in case of female, always they are producing uh, they contain the gametes, the female gamete contain the X chromosome. So that's why the sex of the child is determined by the father. Okay. Please note down this question. Next question. The gene for brown colored hair is recessive over the gene for black colored hair. What is the hair color of a person who has inherited a gene for brown color hair from the mother and black color hair from father? Yes, here the gene for brown colored hair is recessive over the gene for black colored hair. Okay, so I will take black color hair, that is BB, capital B, capital B. Okay, so this is the homozygous black color, and the small b, small b is the homozygous brown color. Capital B is that is dominant over the small b. Okay, what is the color of the person who has inherited a gene for brown colored hair from mother and black colored from the father? So here, just imagine the baby that obtained the black color from the father and small b, and brown color from the mother. Okay, so both one gene from the father and mother. What is the hair color of the baby? Here, just imagine the father is having the homozygous BB and mother is having the homozygous brown color. So this is the black color and this is the brown color. Here, the child is having the black color hair. Why black color hair? Because this B gene is, capital B gene is dominant over the small b gene. So what is the hair color of the person? Here, the hair color of the person, that is black. Okay. So like this, you should write the answer. Please note down this. Next question. The plants bearing round yellow colored, so their genotype is given, that is capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. seeds are self-pollinated represent the result obtained in the F2 generation of dihybrid cross. With the help of checkerboard, mention the varieties of plants obtained in F2 generation. What are the types of plants obtained in the F2 generation? Okay. So here the plants, so that genotype of the plants, genotype is capital R, capital Y, small y. So that is self-pollinated, means same type of capital R. Self-pollinated. And what are the gametes produced here? Gametes produced, that is capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. So these are the gametes produced in the plants. So when these gametes, so they fuse with the another gamete, the new plant will be produced. So we can find these new varieties of the plants which are produced in the F2 generation by using the checkerboard. Okay. So this is the genotype of the plants. So these are round, yellow color flowering plants. They are self-pollinated. Okay. They are self-pollinated. Here you have to find out the F2 generation plants. So these are the F1 generation plants, and you have to produce the F2 generation. So we have to use the checkerboard to find out the answer here. Just I will draw the checkerboard. Okay, I will write the gametes here in this column. Gametes. Okay. Capital R, capital Y, gamete, then capital R, small y, then here small r, capital Y, small r, small y. And in this column also you should write the gametes, capital R, capital R, small y, capital R, capital Y, capital R, small y. Okay. So here just add this when these gametes are fused. So they produce the capital R, capital R, capital Y, capital Y. That is round, yellow color seed producing, round, yellow color seed producing plant. Okay. Just I will put the right mark for this type of plants. And here next gamete. So this one with the second gamete, that is capital R, capital R, capital Y, small y. So here capital R and capital Y is there. In the combination, you can say that that is round yellow. Just I will put the right mark. Then here capital R, small r, then capital Y, capital Y. So here capital R is there and capital Y is also there. So this is also round yellow color flowering plants. Round yellow color seed producing plants. Capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. So this is also same. Okay. Next, kept this gamete, second gamete with the first row. Capital R, capital R, capital Y, small y. So this is also round yellow color seed producing plant. Then next one, capital R, small y, small y. Here capital R is there, but small y is there. So this is round, but green color seed producing plant. Round, green color seed producing plant. Next one, capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. That is also round yellow color seed producing plant. Then here capital R, small y, small y. This is round green color seed producing plant, and this is also round green color seed producing plant. Okay. Next, capital R, small r, capital Y, capital Y. So this is also a round green color, round yellow color seed producing plant. Then capital R, small r, this gamete. Okay, this gamete with these four. Capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. This is also a round yellow color seed producing plant. Then next one, small r, capital Y, capital Y. So this is new variety. That is small r is there. Small r is there means wrinkled yellow color seed producing plant. So I will put the star mark like this. Okay. Then small r, capital Y, small y. This is also same. That is capital Y is there. So wrinkled yellow color seed producing plant here. Capital R, small r, capital Y, small y. So this is also same. That is round yellow color seed producing plant. Then capital R, small y, small y. This is round green color seed producing plant. So this is, I will put the same mark like this. Okay. Then small r, capital Y, small y. This is wrinkled yellow color seed. Last one, small r, small y, small y. This is wrinkled green color seed producing plant. Okay. Wrinkled green color seed. So you should write the types of plants obtained in the F2 generation. Here, round yellow color seed producing plants. So here capital R and capital Y is there in their combination. You can say that they are round yellow color seed producing plants. So just I put the right mark here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just calculate this right mark. Okay. So total 9 plants and round green color seed. Capital R will be there, but small y will be there. There is no capital Y. So green color seed, just I put the dots like this. 1, 2, 3. Capital R is there, but small y is there. So total 3 plants. Okay. Next one, wrinkled yellow color. Wrinkled yellow color means small r will be there in their combination. Small r will be there, but capital Y. So here just see the star mark. 1, 2, 3 plants. Okay. Then small r and small y, they are wrinkled green plants. Wrinkled green color producing plants, that is 1. The ratio here 9 is to 3 is to 3 is to 1. So this is the ratio. Okay. So like this you should you should draw the checkerboard. I'll move to the next question. Please read the question. A man with blood group A marries a woman with blood group O, and their daughter has the blood group O. Is the information enough to tell you which of the traits blood groups A or O is dominant? Why or why not? Here, no, this information is not sufficient to determine which of the trait blood group A or O is dominant. Blood group A can be genotypically AA or A0, hence the information is incomplete. Okay. Next question. Red flowering capital R 4 o'clock plant is crossed with the white flowering capital W 4 o'clock plant. There are 25% red flowering and 25% white flowering and 50% hybrids are obtained in the F2 generation. Okay. What are the characteristics of plants of F1 generation? Show the results of F2 generation with the help of checkerboard and mention the genotypic ratio. Okay. So here parental generation, parental plants, they are having the red color flower producing plant and their phenotype is red color, and the white color flower producing plant, their genotype is capital R, capital R, capital W, capital W. Okay. So in the F1 generation, all plants, they are having the R and W, capital R, and their gametes is R, the W. So all the plants are having RW combination, means all plants were they are neither red color not white color. Just I will take they are hybrid color. Okay, hybrid or intermediate pink color plants, pink color flowering plants are produced. When F1 plants were crossed, just see here, when the F1 plants were crossed, F1 plants, F2, to obtain the F2 generation, F1 plants are crossed, that is RW and RW self-pollinated. When F1 plants are self-pollinated, they produce the gametes R, W, gametes. Okay, just use the checkerboard. Just note down this. Then I will use the checkerboard to obtain the F2 plants. Okay. So to obtain the F2 plants, F1 plants are self-pollinated. Self-pollinated. F1 plants are self-pollinated. They produce the gametes R, W. Okay. So here I will use the checkerboard. So I will write the gametes here R, W. Here also R, W. So just add and write here R, W, and here also RW and W. W. So in the question already they had given that red color flowering plants, red color, that is RR plants were 25%. That is in the F2 generation. That is also same. Only one red plant is produced out of four. Then two RW means that is pink color plant or intermediate or hybrid I will take. Okay, two hybrid color means neither red color not nor white color. So they are 50%. In out of four, two plants were hybrid plants and one white flower that is having the genotype RWW, that is 25%. Okay. So here we can say this red color flowering plant, that red coloring flowering plant that is not able to suppress the white color, or here neither red color nor white color is dominant and recessive, because no one is able to suppress the another character. Both are expressed or both are not expressed. When RW combination is there, you can see both colors are not expressed. So we can say that here neither red color nor white color is the dominant or the recessive. Both are expressed and both are not able to overcome the another one. Okay, so we can say mention the genotypic ratio here. Checkerboard, and genotypic ratio is RR, RW and WW. So here RR genotypic plant only one, RW two plants and WW one plant. That is 1:2, 2:2, 2:1. Okay. What are the characteristics of the F1 plants? These F1 plants, they are neither red color flowers or white color nor white color flowering plants. They are intermediate or they are hybrids. Okay. So you have to write that also. According to the Mendel, what are dominant traits and recessive traits? What is dihybrid cross? What is the ratio of the plant types obtained in the F2 generation of Mendel's dihybrids experiment? Please note down the question. Here, according to the Mendel, when two organisms are crossed, when two organisms which are having the different traits, they are crossed, the trait which is expressed in the next generation, that is called as a dominant trait, which is not expressed in the next generation, that is called as a recessive trait. Okay. What is dihybrid cross? What is the ratio of the plant types obtained in the F2 generation of Mendel's dihybrid cross? So in the dihybrid cross, when the two different two plants were hybridized with two different characters, two contrasting character. Here, the plants, the characters, they separate independent of each other. So that is the dihybrid cross of the Mendel. Then the ratio of these plants, that is 9:3:3:1. Okay, so that is the ratio. Okay, so just this is a multiple choice question which is asked in the last year question paper. Pea plants with round seeds, that is capital R, crossed with pea plants, wrinkled seeds, that is small r. The percentage of plants that are having capital R makeup in the F2 generation is 25%, 50%, 30%, 75% here. In the F1 generation, R combination plants were produced, that all are round seed producing plants. When these plants are self-pollinated in the F2 generation, when these plants were self-pollinated in the F2 generation, R, small r, and small r. So these combination plants are produced because this is the Mendel's monohybrid cross experiment. So you can obtain this ratio by using the checkerboard also. Here in 4 of these plants, capital R, so that is having the only one plant up in these 4, only one, that is means 25%. Okay, so 50%. And the genetic makeup RR is only 25%. Okay, if they ask the total tall plants, means that is 75% tall plants are present, but RR genetic makeup is only one plant, that is 25%. Okay, so like this you have to solve the questions. So these are the some important questions from various question paper. I hope this will be useful for you people. Okay, thank you students. I will stop the class here. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.